To welcome everybody to the first press conference following the second NCAA Division II South Central Regional Semifinals. The team in the room is Tarleton State University, the team that advanced with a 69-63 win over Lubbock Christian. On the left-hand side of the table is Raymond Jenkins, a 6'7" junior from Midwest City, Oklahoma. On the right-hand side of the table is Michael Harge, a 5'11" guard from Georgetown, Texas. And in the center is the head coach of Tarleton State University, Lon Reisman. And Coach Reisman, we would like to start the press conference with some of your thoughts about this evening's game.
Thank you. First, I'd like to give God all the glory for the victory tonight. And I'm very impressed with Lubbock Christian and the other Heartland schools that came to the tournament this year. And all the Heartland schools, they have an outstanding conference. They have some outstanding players in the Heartland. They have some great administrators, and I got to know those schools quite a bit here in the last year and a half, and it was very impressive. And I think the Heartland is an outstanding conference, and the RMAC is a great conference too. So we played two great schools here in Colorado Mines and Lubbock Christian in the last two nights, and both were very well coached and just outstanding games. Lubbock does a great job. They came into this game very confident, and they were playing very, very well. Their young men played the game with a tremendous energy. They're very, very well coached. We had our hands full tonight on a one-day turnaround just because they run a great motion. They really move without the basketball, and we had to play a great defensive game tonight to be able to win the game. And I'm very proud of our guys. We got down a little bit early. We had to make a couple adjustments. We made some critical adjustments. The staff did a great job tonight with Chris and Marlon and TD and Coleman. We made some great adjustments when we got down early in the half, and I think those adjustments and the halftime adjustments are what brought us back and gave us an opportunity to win the game. So my hat's off to Lubbock again, and my hat's off to our players. They played a great game tonight.
Thank you, Coach. Any questions from the floor?
Michael, you had the three-pointer right after EJ did. That was kind of back-to-back threes there that broke a 42-42 tie. Tell me what was working for y'all right then and how big those shots were to give y'all the momentum moving forward.
I mean, definitely just finding open men and just going with going with the shots that we have. And if you got an open shot, you got to take it and knock it down.
Coach Reisman,
Yes.
y'all had 4 guys tonight scoring double figures. How much easier does it just make just everything that y'all do on the court whenever you've got multiple guys out there making plays?
Well, I think it's very important. We run a certain type of offense, and we run some sets, and we try to get the ball into the right hands of the people at times. And then we know we have to have people that are playmakers, and they have to make plays. And we have to continue to share the ball. It's very important to share the ball this late in the year. You've really got to look for the open man off penetrations, make the right decisions. In the first half, I think we had 8 or 9 turnovers. In the second half, I only think we had 3, which was one of our adjustments, which was critical. You got to get shots when you're playing against Lubbock because it becomes a possession game somewhat. And so with our other adjustment, we had to put Malcolm at the 4 a little bit tonight because they went small, and we had to go small at that time. I thought it was a great adjustment on that, and so it's just it's a game. It was a game of adjustments for both coaches.
Coach Reisman, and for the players, congratulations again for advancing. In the next round, it's an all Lone Star Conference matchup again with you guys and Angelo State. It always seems like a really intense game whenever you guys take the court. How excited are you guys for that matchup?
Well, I think we're both excited because we're one game away from the Elite Eight, and as you work all year to get to this opportunity, it's another. I mean, we played Angelo State last year now to advance to the Elite Eight, and it's kind of ironical we're going to play them again this year, and they got a great ball club. They're very impressive. We played them 3 times. They've all been close ball games. They have a tremendous team, and it'll take a tremendous effort by our guys to on Tuesday night to close it out and win.
Roman, same question.
It's like my first time being here. I'm just glad to be here. I'm trying to get these W's for my team and coach, all my coaches, and trying to get back to the promised land, as Coach Reisman would say.
Michael, again, getting a chance to play Angelo State again to go to the Elite Eight.
I mean, it's a big game for us, obviously, and especially since we lost to them last time. So we're definitely going to come out looking for a little bit of revenge.
Roman, dealing with early foul trouble, then coming back in both of these games with big second halves. What were coaches telling you? What were your teammates telling you? And what were you thinking to kind of stay focused and get back on the court after halftime?
Coach Richmond, he always said me just to play to my ability, and that's what I try to do. He told me to keep my emotion under control, keep my composure. And that's just what I try to do. I don't try to get mad at myself or down on myself. I just go out there and try to play hard every time.
Coach, y'all shot better than 50% from the field tonight. Y'all shot, I think it was 47% from 3-point range. What is it that y'all have kind of changed? Because you mentioned to me the other day that y'all had kind of struggled to get y'all's shooting going well. What's kind of changed, or what's kind of been the moving force in the way that y'all shot the ball, especially tonight?
I don't know if I want to tell you. Can I tell you when the season's over the adjustments we've made? No, I mean we've made some adjustments. They're clear what we've done, and I think the adjustments that we made about 3 weeks ago when we were 16-7, and we knew where we were at that moment, and we knew we had to put some adjustments in. We knew we had to make a dedicated run at what we were going to do, and the guys accepted what we were getting ready to do, and that's why they're here today.
Coach, once again, that you guys have it's an all Lone Star Conference matchup. What does this mean for the conference that you guys are able to do this again on such a big stage in the Sweet 16?
Well, the Lone Star Conference it's one of the premier conferences in the nation. We played in the Final Four last year, and we were defeated in the Final Four in a very close game against the University of Indiana, Pennsylvania, and they had a great team there. And we had the Lone Star, whoever represents the Lone Star will do a great job. We have some great teams in this Lone Star Conference. There's great games every night. It is a war every night, as you all know when you watch the Lone Star. And I imagine that they think the same thing in the conferences that are here in the Heartland and the RMAC. But the Lone Star is brutal, guys. And one thing the Lone Star does, it does prepare you. It prepares you for games like last night and tonight. It prepares you for it prepares you for the South Central Regional.
Coach, something I noticed was you had a lot of quality shots at the end of the shot clock tonight. Is that something you guys work on quite a bit, or?
Well, we hope that we can. When you have a lead or if you have a game plan and you want to spread the ball around, we want to get the ball side to side, as you probably hear Coach Chris yelling, get the ball side to side, because we want to get the ball side to side. We don't want to go to the paint the first time. I mean, all the defense is sitting in there waiting on you, so we're trying to get the defense spread out so we can make some penetrations, so we can draw the defense to us, so we can kick it out and look for the shots that you're talking about late in the shot clock. And it's not necessarily things that we work on. It's just something that we want to make sure we're getting a good shot selection. You have to have a good shot selection this time of the year. Every possession is so important when you get down to the NCAA regional. Possessions are so important to make sure you're getting shots, not turning the ball over.
Any other questions? All right. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Congratulations.
Thank you.